Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor. Welcome to my YouTube station. I am a national expert in IRS resolution. I have been doing this 52 years. I worked for IRS 10, been on the national news. Anyway, you're here for me to tell you if you're going to apply for your own hardship. And many of you just can't afford representation. Probably for every, 10 calls that I get and work the cases, 3 people, 2 people usually can afford the representation. That's just across the board for everybody. Good representation is expensive because good representation is going to get the result. For instance, if you call me, I know what I'm going to do with your case because I've worked thousands of them. For other people, not so much. But if you're going to do your own representation because you can't afford to pay IRS, this is the process. You have to know what the process is. IRS needs a financial statement. Usually your case will be at the 1-800 number at the service center. And they're going to want a form 433F. It's an IRS form 433F. You should download it, fill it out, be familiar with it. IRS has to have a tool to put you in hardship or currently non-collectible. By the way, what is actually hardship or currently non-collectible? The key word is currently, which means IRS is taking a financial statement on a particular day based on the information that you give them that they're going to confirm, maybe with bank statements, W-2s, other sources, sending them documents that on that very day you are currently non-collectible and you're going to stay in that system for maybe a couple years. IRS may determine to kick the case out. You don't know when. Usually an IRS algorithm kicks that case out. Usually the person closing the case puts a code on there, and that code will determine when that case is coming out. It's based on a lot of factors. Have you had income in the past? They may put a closing code of 60. I'm just giving you an example, which means when you reach $60,000 in income, the case kicks back out. That person can close that case based on the information you gave them. So one of the things you have to understand is when you call them is you got to be kind of apologetic. Gee, and this is what you need to do. Gee, I wished I could afford to pay the tax, but I can't. And then explain to them your hardship. Don't let them get it out of you. If you're trying to get in hardship or currently non-collectible, let them know what you're going through to get there. The person on the other end will hear that. And if you can say, by the way, I have documents, I had medical issues, I have doctor bills, I broke my leg, something happened, you want to explain to them, hey, you want to pay the tax, you can't. You can hope you can do that at some other time, but that's the setup of the call. So anytime you want to go into currently non-collectible and you're doing this by yourself, set the story up for them that you can document. At least get them on your side from the beginning. You'll tell by their voice on the other end, because I used to do this, whether they want to listen to it or not. You have to get a sense for this. You don't want to oversell it, but you want to go ahead and make sure they understand you cannot pay it, and you're probably not going to pay it right away because maybe you've lost your job, there's a whole bunch of reasons, but you must sell them on the fact and document it that you really want to pay it. And I'm going over this again, but the circumstances do not allow you to. Here's my financial statement. Please give me some grace for a couple years so I can get back on my feet. That's the key to getting currently non-collectible. Explain the hardship first. If you need me, go ahead, call me. I'm available for representation. Thank you. Give me a subscription. I always tell you the truth and what you need to hear.